wisdom teachers, gentle healers, and bold leaders of our global awakening. Welcome to the Joshua Jordan Experience. Listen to gather mystical insights for an extraordinary life. In a recent video, Joshua said that he wanted to just free flow in talking to people, and that he would like to try it without even me having a script to read from. So today I have no script to read from. I can just stare in the camera until I close my eyes, but I'm going to let Joshua just free flow, and we'll find out what he really wants to say. Thank you. Hello, beloved one. It is my honor and my joy to be speaking to you again. I recently shared with you that I am the speaker of the age. And what is meant by that is my presence is all around the earth at this time. I am here speaking to and through many people. If you call me and listen, you will hear my voice. I will answer you. I am the spirit of the age, and the age we are birthing is unlike any you have ever seen upon your earth plane, unknown in your known human history, a time of peace on earth, a time where we treat one another, each other, with love, respect, and at the very least, compassion and empathy. In this new earth plane, this new earth time, there will be great shifts in your reality, for it takes great changes to manifest an idyllic life on earth. And this idyllic life will last for an age, an eon, if you will, as all things on the earth plane are temporary, and they come and they go. And it is time for the way of war and humans being in fear of each other to fade from the global stage. And we will phase it out through our love for one another. When you realize there's only one being here, that no one can take anything from you, you have nothing to defend. You do not need weapons to protect yourself when there is no threat. You do not need to wage war on other nations to take their resources if resources are freely shared. There will be great shifts on your planet. Humans will evolve in a way to where they mature into understanding how to manage their emotional energy. You will always have fear. You will not dispense of it completely. You will always have fear. But how you react when you are fearful will change. When you have fear arriving, if it's not about your survival, your frontal lobes can kick in and tell you, I am really not in danger. If it's not about your survival. So what I'm saying is that your fear is best designed to serve your survival. I was sharing with a beloved one just the other day about how when humans were in their early development, in your hunting and gathering stages, you were distrustful and fearful of other humans because they could take your resources. Or perhaps they would take your spouse, your mate, and you would be left alone. So then humans began to gather slowly into collectives and to tribes, but then tribes would battle with one another for territory and resources. Now that you know that all of the resources that Earth can produce are plentiful and available for all of you if you will just share them in cooperation, you can feed the masses. You can end starvation. Now, I would also like to indicate that there may be great shifts in the global population of humans. If you observe nature, when any species is overpopulated itself, it will dwindle by either consuming the resources it needs in its habitat and or disease can come in and wipe out a large portion of population. And in the human realm, you have used wars to reduce population also, but these tools are not necessary. These are divisive ways of fear-based reality for shrinking your population. There are ways you can go about making a global shift such that the human population is not so heavy upon Earth's resources. There are nearly 8 billion of you now. So think about how we can shift our production and reproduction in ways that will balance your population growth, bringing growth to zero and then allowing it naturally to dwindle without a cataclysm, without catastrophe. Of course, there will always be earthquakes and tsunamis and floods and tornadoes and things that cause death, but not in the numbers necessary to reduce the population to a sustainable level on planet Earth. Now, I don't mean to sound like I'm saying the doomsday. Not at all. There is great hope for the human population as you awaken yourselves and begin to interact with Earth in cooperation, in coordination, in partnership. At this time, the vast majority of humans have separated themselves from nature, thinking of it as something to use rather than something to nurture themselves, to add to the richness and the fullness of Earth's bounty. Yes, Earth loves you, wishes to sustain you, wants so much to provide all that is needed for the human population. And yet you have grown a little bit out of balance. That's all. This will change. This will shift. It will happen gracefully and gradually when we awaken. Thank you. I love you. And I bid you good day. Thank you for listening. We hope you heard something to ponder and gained inspiration for your journey. Please join us again next time. Joshua says, let the light grow, let love show, and let your life be fun.